Okay, here we go. I have gotten a lot accomplished today, and I've got some mental health news to share, and you'll understand. I've tried this once before, and it took me a few minutes, and I'm still trying to process everything. So I got done a bunch of posts for getting jewelry out. So I'm gonna be posting the jewelry pieces, and I'm gonna be doing those on like a reel format. I've been doing that on Facebook, on Instagram, but I think I'm gonna try it here on YouTube as well. I'm not as clear on it as I'd like to be. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is also a mental health piece is because I've been having some issues as of late. I got a phone call just a few days ago saying that they wanted me to come in for talking to my counselor. I've never seen my counselor in person, nor do I intend to. I haven't seen my counselors or anybody in person since, well, shoot, I mean, in a safe environment since before 2020. Um, so I had to talk to I called in and I said I need to speak to the head person. Come to find out, the head person was my actual counselor at one time. So I did get a hold of her finally today. Rather, I left a message yesterday. She got a hold of me today. And I shared with her and I said, I think I may need some help. And she says, what do you mean? I said, well, let's put it this way. Da 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 da. What this all is Fanfare, Looney Tunes, Indiana Jones theme song, all going repetitively in my head nonstop for the last 2+ weeks. There have been a rare occasion when it's been silence, peace, and quiet. And I said, by the way, I've heard about something like this, but is this what some people might define as a mild mania? Or a hypomania? Or bipolar? And she says, yeah. I'm like, crap. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be laughing so, but imagine that going on in your head 24/7, where you have fanfare, which is da 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 da, playing instrumentally in your head. And if it's not that, it's Tiny, the Tiny Toon Adventure theme song, and ta ta ta, like you're getting hit upside the head with the cymbals being played, trying to get Indiana Jones Temple of Doom theme song to stop playing because you just want peace and quiet, and then it all ends up being that you can't go to sleep, which is what's been going on. And I told her this, and she says, "Oh, we need to get you talking to somebody." I said, "I've been using these old medications." She's like, "What have you been doing to help you to slow down?" And I told her, and she says, "When was the last time you spoke to somebody about this?" I said, over about 2 years ago, roughly." What? We need to get you talking to somebody now. Whoops. So, um, anyhow, what is going on is that this stuff is interfering in my processes to get a business really going. I mean, I've got it. I really do have it. I'm trying to get it out there. I'm really trying to get it out there. And it's literally exhausting me. And I'm like, why am I so tired? Why am I just crashing? I told her I did actually crash out in my neighborhood one early morning because I was so exhausted. And she said, "Yeah, we need you in here. We need you quick." Not later. I'm like, really? She says, "Yeah." I'm not depressed, but I'm not overly like over, over excessive. I'm overly okay. I'm not a danger. I'm just, my brain is having way too much fun. So I'm having what's called auditory and visual hallucinations, and they're mostly happening in the evenings, but the auditory is just almost. It does stop on occasion, but very rarely. It stops long enough to start again. Long enough for me to not think about it, and then goes, "Hi, I'm still here." Ugh. So I went there. She says, "Yeah, it's exhaustive. It can be very." I I had heard about this hallucination stuff from others, but it wasn't like like musical in your head. It was more like go do some dastardly deeds. Um, and what I mean by disasters, bad deeds, basically hurting, causing harm to yourself or somebody else. That's what I've always heard. That's what I understood. And she says, no. She says, there's so many different kinds. I said, oh Lord, have mercy. This one is just driving me. Oh my goodness. And she says, yeah, this fits the bill. So, um, they have me set up for an appointment. They wanted, and at first I thought that it was not going to be right now. I thought it was going to be a couple, like next week set up, and it is set up for next week. But they said it could be out a little ways, so they got me in right away. So I'm really thankful. It's going to be interesting in what they suggest, because I am not, just because this is going on in my head doesn't mean I don't post the jewelry for sale. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to keep getting things out there. It doesn't mean I'm not going to continue to share things. I just felt it necessary to pull out and be honest about the mental health part, and that mentally my brain has been, if you guys could hear my brain, you'd be laughing like I am. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Okay, so for me, I'm loving communicating with others. I'm loving being active, because the more I'm active, the more I'm talking with others, the less that it's that predominant, that auditory stuff. It's not there playing. Like when I'm talking, it's not as predominant. Now, if I'm quiet and I'm just trying to be at peace, that's when it goes. But if I'm trying to do something, or I'm trying to keep focused, it starts to dissipate. So that's why I'm just like, yes. So yeah, I have some posts. I took pictures. I created the picture posts. Those are going out in the next 24 hours. I created the 5 challenge, and I'm putting together a podcast that is based on, of all things, human trafficking, because I felt it on my heart that I need to. And it's the helm, as in HELM, the helm. I'll be sharing more about it in future episodes, like in the next week. I've had a podcast to do with this channel, the ability equation, but it's not gone anywhere. And I'm paying for this platform that I'm using. I just haven't been using it. Go figure. But it just came to me that I just need to do this because it's affected me directly. So I'm going to be working on that. And I have to I'm not going to put too much into it right now. I just came up with the name and all the basics about it. It's going to be a moment, but it's going to be a podcast piece. Now, I've been doing the repurposing, and I'm going to continue doing the repurposing. But what I'm going to start doing, I'm thinking this weekend, just because I realized that this music has got to stop, I'm going to start doing live, because I think that I'm hoping that doing lives will help to subdue whatever this auditory thing is going on, and start showing how to repurpose things, um and actual show the process of it. um and I'm going to be doing the sharing of the jewelry pieces. I'm going to start to get those, and sharing about the challenge and the 5-day challenge that I've talked about. So there's a few things in the process, as you can tell. I just felt it necessary real quick, like, to share about what's going on in my head and how it's been slowing me down and affecting me to the point that I'm just ready to take out my brain and go, uh-huh, uh-huh, shh. Good night. Can we, shh, peace, peace, peace. Okay. Da 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 da. Oh Lord. Okay. Anyhow, so that's my joy right now. Okay, you to get that last part, you'd have to hear the rest of it. I just had to finish and share a little bit of what's going on in my lovely head. Yeah. So I'm going to be posting some pictures, and I'm going to be seeing about doing some lives and sharing about what's going on. Until next time.